Okay, we're looking at activity 6 here, workbook activity 6 in Canvas. And this one here, we're going to start by using another assignment. So I'll just tell you, I've got the book open on my other screen, and so when I refer to the book, I'm talking about the other screen here. One of the first things it tells us to do is to come back here and open the activity that you did for activity number 2. And that's this activity right here. Okay, we're doing this slightly differently simply because we're doing this in Google. So what we're going to do first is we're just going to copy everything we did here. And remember the way I did that in this case is I simply moved my mouse right here to Alpha 1, pressed and held the left mouse button down, and sort of worked my way down to the bottom. I'm turning the red scroll wheel. Now, if you don't have the red scroll wheel available, if you're doing this on your Chromebook, you can click there, grab the little scroll bar way over here on the side, pull down a little bit until you're there. Then just hold the shift key down with your left hand as you click. Okay, and that'll select all of that. Good. And we're going to go ahead and copy all this. We can go up here to edit, copy. Remember, we could have just pressed Control C. Yes, I do see the lag of my mouse. That'll probably be happening through this whole thing today. So I'm going to go ahead and copy. Good. Now we're done with everything we were doing with activity 2. Now go open activity 6. Okay. Come on. There we go. So you're done with that one. You're going to come down here and open activity 6. Okay. So that's where we're at now. I'm right up here, Alpha 1, and we're going to paste. And we can do that by going edit, paste. That works too. We obviously need to adjust the column width. So I'm going to come up here between the A and the B, and my cursor is going to turn to that 2-pointed arrow, and I'll drag over. And I'll tell you the widest thing here is the word theater, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and move that to there. Like I said, there is this annoying lag with my mouse. Oops, it isn't the widest word. In this one down here with the W. So I'm going to go ahead and make that a little bit wider. Wings. Okay. And B and C, that one I can just double click and it's going to automatically jump to the widest thing there. Okay, so we've gotten ourselves started. And when I say started, we are now to finished with the document setup section on page number 32. And we're now down in the instructions section. So the first thing it tells us to do is create a column to the left of column A. So I'm going to come over here and click on A. I can right click and choose one column left. I could have also come up here to insert, and I'm 90% sure columns, insert one column left. So there are two ways you can do that. If you don't have a mouse, that'll work, okay? And we're also going to insert a column to the left of column C. So I'm going to click on C here, right click, and insert one column left. Good. Change the column width of column A and column C. Now here, we're sort of deviating. I'll just tell you that. We're going to make them about this wide, okay? We'll change them later. They give us a number in the book, but that number applies to Excel, not to Google, okay? Just so you know. Okay, and select cell C6, and we're going to do both of them at once. So I'm going to click here on C6. I'm going to hold the control key down with my left hand, and I'm going to click here on A6. I could have also just gone ahead and clicked on it and done it twice, okay? So I'm just going to hold the control key here, come up here, and we're just going to go ahead and make that white. Okay, we're just removing the color from those cells. And that was step number 3. Okay. Key in the data as shown for columns A through C and use the autofill feature to continue the codes. Okay, that's where a lot of students went wrong. Okay, I'm now looking at the image on page number 33 showing you what you're supposed to be doing. And I'm going to come over here and the first thing I'm going to do is actually this is one of the few places I use caps lock code. And I'll just tab over to there. If you're wondering what I did, I hit the tab key twice. Good. And again, there I'm just using the arrow key. In A1, and that's for North Attractions 1. Okay, so I'm just going to type in A1, enter. Okay, I'm done with that part. Now I'm going to come over here to the fill box, the little box on the bottom right-hand corner. move my cursor over it till it turns to a cross, hold the left mouse button down, and drag down to the center of cell A16 and release. Done. Going to do that over here. SA1. Enter. Come up here, select this. Come on. Drag down to here. Good. And we're going to be doing this to all of them, okay? So this is in S1. Frankly, it's just as easy to type them in when you've only got like two things there. And SS1, enter, SS2, good. Okay, yep. In D1. Here we got 4 things, so yeah, I'll use the autofill. Come on. Like I say, there's a certain amount of lag going on here. What it's caused, oh no, okay. What the lag that you're seeing is caused by has nothing to do with this. The lag has to do with using the 3D printing program. It tends to fill up memory and doesn't go away. SD1. So I'm going to come down here, click there, go over that. Come on. And it tends to mess things up on me. And in G1, enter, in G2, SG1, enter, SG2, oops, 2, enter, SG3. And we could have auto-filled down, I just didn't. And what goes here, I'm just going back over here in C1. Okay. In C1, enter, in C2, SC1, enter, C2. Again, autofill will also work just as well for this. Okay, so now let's look at the instructions again. I think we're pretty close to done. Yes. Okay. Merge and select cells A1 through D1 and merge and center align the text. Okay. Come on. Okay, we already. What they're observing here is that these cells are no longer merged because we added a cell there. Okay, you can see that they're no longer merged. Merge. And it's already center aligned. We'll do the same with this one right here. Merge. Good. And this column here, we're going to go ahead and center align. Come on. Center align. And we're going to adjust the column width now. Double click. Oops. It did that because, of course, there's other stuff there. So A, I had to drag way over here. Yeah, a little bit more. Okay. And D, we'll drag. Come on. Move mouse. We'll drag the mouse over there. Okay, that looks pretty even. Let me a little bit narrower. Come on. Okay, just to let you know, sorry about the problems with the mouse. I'm sure you saw that going on. But beyond that, this was Activity 6. And the Activity 6 assessment is very similar.